I think Yan's gonna finish him.
I hope so. I hope so.
Finish him late. He's not fucking Aljo. You know what I mean? Like that's what I think.
Yeah.
I think
I really
Merab,
hope so.
I think Aljo like beat Yan in a really close decision when Yan didn't have his corner, and I think Merab's worse than Aljo. I think Merab's more chinny than Aljo.
Yeah.
I think Aljo's a bit creative.
That's a fact.
I think Yan is. We're forgetting how good Yan's takedown defense is.
Yeah.
Like Aljo, it took him like 22 attempts.
But that's Aljo's style. It's not like he's all of those attempts were
down
But I would say Merab is more controlling with his attempts. Like Aljo, he's shooting, but if you completely stuff it and you run away, he doesn't care. He's gonna keep chasing you. But like most of Merab's failed attempts, he's still holding these guys. He's still holding them against the fence.
I don't know if he can.
He's still getting control time. I don't know either. I need to see that. But I think that Merab's style is more conducive to getting a split decision win or getting a decision win or getting control time. Especially against Yan, who's such a slow.
I would say probably.
Yeah. I would say for sure you need to pick Merab if it's 3 round. I can see the argument for Yan. I want Yan to win very badly, but I just have this really bad feeling that Merab's gonna win on like control time. And when he fails those takedowns, he's not like Aljo where he just looks like defeated. He just throws flurries. Like he'll throw pretty good hooks and stuff. He's got decent.
Yan will land a sharp shot and.
Yeah. It's tough because I think Merab gets away with a lot of strikes because people are scared of his takedowns. So I think he will actually land like decent strikes, like leg kicks.
I also think that Yan is very confident in his takedown defense, though.
But I mean, shit, bro. I don't know.
I think Merab is very wild. Like you said, Merab's very wild. And I think that doesn't work against a striker like Petr Yan.
Yeah, it's it either works really well or it really backfires.
Yeah, I think Aljo is just very. Aljo has a good chin. Other than that, Merab.
I agree.
I think what's his name? Merab is a bit chinny, not that chinny, and I think a guy like Petr Yan could fucking drop him. I can see.
But Marlon Moraes is like you don't get bantamweights that hit like Marlon Moraes. I would say
Marlon Moraes though.
Yeah, but still, Marlon Moraes was probably like one of the most dangerous finishers at bantamweight. Like I would say he's more of a.
He's the boogeyman at the time.
He was more of a finisher than Petr Yan is. Like Petr Yan's
a guy you could drop someone a few times though.
Yeah, like Petr Yan's gonna volume. He's gonna catch you with really precise shots. Marlon Moraes has that one hitter quitter. Like, holy fuck, what was that? You know what I mean? So I can't really hold that against.
I could just see like Petr Yan like having a great like a win and him being super emotional after being like I had
I really want to
fights. Like this feels amazing, you know.
So nice.
Just see that. I don't know why.
I want that, but that just never happens in UFC. It's always the most depressing outcome. So I feel like Merab's gonna get a decision win.
I think it's a 5-rounder
and just ruin our lives.
Gotta pick Yan. You know, if it's a 3-rounder, I'd for sure pick Merab without a doubt. I think Merab can make.
I can see Merab just winning 3 rounds and then Yan comes on really strong at the end. Maybe he has a moment where he almost finishes him, but I feel like it'll be too little, too late.
I think Yan wins round 1. That's my prediction. I think Yan. He comes out there, just just being like, I have to win this round 1. You know, like I lost my last 2 fights because of round 1. I gotta win this round 1. I think he has a great round 1. I think he wins that round.
I don't know, dude.
I can see round 2 or 3 being a bit Merab rounds, and I think Yan could finish it later or at least win a decision. But I just don't see a guy like Merab beating a guy like Yan 3 rounds beat him for 3 rounds. I think maybe 1 round, maybe 2 rounds. But I don't think 3 rounds. I just can't see. I just think Merab's worse than Aljo. I think that's what it comes down.
But I think stylistically he has different challenges for Yan, like that suit him beating Yan or having good moments against Yan that Aljo wouldn't have.
Who's ever held Yan against the cage?
Who's tried? You know what I mean? Who's tried?
I mean,
is the question, right?
I mean, Aljo kind of, but like
he's not that style. That's the thing. I feel like Yan, and because if Yan's not getting taken down,
I just think Yan's very strong too himself.
Yeah, he is quite strong, but he's quite patient, and I feel like that could fuck him over with control time and with these judges as well. I obviously I'm not picking Merab because I think he's the better fighter.
You think? Wait, who are you picking?
I'm picking Merab because I feel like the judges are gonna fuck over Yan again, or it's gonna be really close. Like control time. He's gonna have good moments on the feet because Yan's gonna be worried about takedowns or being ready for takedowns more than the strike. Like he's gonna let Merab get comfortable on the feet if he thinks he's gonna get to strike with him. You know what I mean?
Do you think Merab? How many times do you think Merab takes him down?
I don't think he takes him down a lot, but I think he's gonna have high volume of takedown attempts and control time. And
I just can't see you do that for 5 rounds though.
I don't know. I think he will slow down after 4. I think
he's gonna have
round
to
4
slow down
hits.
at some point, right?
Yeah, he's gonna slow down round 4, round 5, and I think Yan will come back into the fight. But I think Merab will have just enough for the judges to go, yeah, we'll give it to Merab and fuck over Yan again. I just see it. I can just see it, bro. Can you not see it happening? Like, it's so depressing
100%. That's why
how
it's
MMA
like
always goes, bro.
so depressing to even think about a Yan fight.
No.
I just can't see Yan losing 3 fights in a row.
I know. I'm just hoping that he wins, but I can just see Merab winning by split. Like, can you not see it, bro?
Yan's gonna be the best unranked fighter that ever lived.
Like, he's gonna be the best fighter in ONE FC history, bro.
Yeah. Jesus, man.
I want Yan. I'm picking Merab almost so that Yan does win, and people tell me I'm wrong. I would love to be wrong, but I think Merab's gonna win.
mean, dude, I don't mind betting like, you know, $500 on Merab just to like
do it, bro.
To like, you know, make sure that by any means necessary I'm gonna be
exactly. That's what I'm doing. I'm like, I'm picking Yan so that I'm picking Merab so that I'm wrong. Like, but if I'm right, then hey, I called it.
I can't see him doing that to a guy like Yan. I think you need certain guys to be. I think Yan just gotten super unlucky. I think that's what it comes down to. I think Yan is really still the best bantamweight in the UFC. And I think he got unlucky fighting Aljo, like with the whole Aljo incident. That's the first thing. I think he got super unlucky with the second Aljo fight where he didn't have his corner. It was a very razor close decision. I think he beat fucking Sean O'Malley, you know? And I think Sean O'Malley possesses a way different like danger than to like versus like a Merab.
Yeah.
And I think that we're just kind of just forgetting who like Petr Yan is. Like, he's a guy who doesn't really have a weakness in his game. He just fought 2 really good fighters, and he just lost these razor close decisions. Like, I don't think Merab is that level. No, I think that's what it comes down to.
I think he has the game, he has the style where.
But he's gonna have to gas out at some point, though. Like,
I think round 4, round 5, he's gonna get fucked up.
Easy to like. I don't think Petr Yan just gonna let you like push him against the cage like Aldo did.
He's very patient. That's my only worry about Yan. He's very patient, especially early.
Passed out a bit too, no?
Yeah. That's what I could see it being similar, like Yan coming back really well against.
No, but
at the end,
just think Aldo has gas out concerns too. Like, you know what I mean? I think that's what it comes down to. Also, I think Lucas is just
muted, raging right now.
Lucas, you're muted.
With his bro, what are you saying, bro? Bro, you're muted, dog.
Lucas is muted.
Yeah, we should just let you go.
Okay, my bad. I was saying, imagine if Merab like KOs him stiff. Like, I don't know that's
possible. I'm posting a video right after, boys. I tried to tell him.
You know, I'm impressed by Merab's offense on the ground because you know Merab is so much better than Sterling with his ground and pound, and he's so much more tenacious on the ground than Sterling. Sterling's, I think, a better finisher.
Sterling will take your back though.
Yeah. But Merab is like, dude, Merab is so vicious on the ground, bro. He's so good on the ground with his ground and pound. And that's what worries me. Like, will he have Yan like beaten up badly by the 3rd round? And if that's the case, is Yan going to start to tire out and worry too much about the takedowns? And is that going to close the gap with the striking? But I think that if you look at the last 3 guys Yan has fought, like, there's been 3 similarities, bro, in all those guys. There's been the height, there's been the reach, and there's been the striking, bro. And like, Merab Dvalishvili is definitely a great grappler, but he's not by any means a great striker, and he leaves his chin exposed, and he's the same height as Yan. The last time Yan fought someone that was a similar height, it was Jose Aldo, and it's just like a world of difference. And the thing is, yes, the threat of the takedown is definitely relevant, but
I think it will close the gap a little bit.
I've never really seen Yan fight like as if there's a significant threat of a takedown. I've never seen him like on the back foot, like looking like he's worried. Yan is always pretty like tight with his guard, with his defense, and he's always ready to go. And I think he's just going to be able to have his moments where he drops Merab, and I think he'll be able to fuck him up on the feet. I think that he will get taken down, but I think it's more likely that Yan is going to win a couple rounds by knocking Merab down. And when he does, I think he'll be able to like, you know, do enough damage that in the later on in the fight, he'll be able to like run away with it. So
yeah,
I think Yan's going to win, but Merab is definitely someone that scares me.
I can see Merab doing weirdly well on the feet because just he's put so much pressure on. And when you think there's a takedown or you think you stuffed it, he's not like Aljo. Like he won't just give. Like you've seen Aljo like go for a takedown, get stuffed, and just give up and just go back to the center and like, all right, we're gonna reset now. I'm tired now, dude. Merab. I literally was like hitting Jose Aldo with like good combinations against the fence, and I feel like people just because they hate Merab, they don't want to like acknowledge that.
Well,
there's a decent chance that if he fakes a takedown and comes up and like lands good hooks on Petr Yan, he can do well. Like he can do well.
Jose Aldo looked so checked out of that fight. Like,
yeah, I know.
Like Jose Aldo was kind of
a very close decision.
Jose Aldo fought the same way that like William Knight fought. He fought the same way that Anderson Silva fought when he was like getting like trying to stick it to the UFC. Like I genuinely thought Aldo was like just straight up not even trying to win. Like I feel like he was just trying to survive and like just not get taken down. But I didn't think Yan was really trying to win, bro. He was up against the fence the whole time. Like he was throwing nothing at all. Yeah. And I just don't see Merab doing that to Yan. Like Yan has amazing boxing. Like you get in on the inside. We're not playing at range. Like Aljamain is sitting at kick range with a guy like Petr Yan, and he's throwing the kitchen sink out of him, and he has the ability to do that because he has the reach advantage and the height advantage. But Merab has to get in on the inside. I'm pretty sure he's shorter than Yan too. And like you don't want to get in on the inside of Petr Yan, who is a bantamweight boxer. Like the guy is so fast and powerful.
I can see. Yeah, I think that's a really good point. My only concern is that either he's too patient because he's a bit of a slow start sometimes. Petr Yan, like he likes to down at least round one. He's pretty slow with most guys that he goes against. But if he comes out aggressive, like I'm on a 2-fight or technically a 3-fight, but realistically 2-fight losing streak, I need to fuck up Merab. I'm better than Merab. Right? If he comes out hard, he was doing that against Aljo in the second fight, and that he was swinging and missing big. And I feel like Merab has more power to punish him if he's sharp, if he's quick. But also, if you swing big and you miss, there's a really good chance of getting latched up on a body lock and put against the fence or maybe taken down even. So I can see if Yan is overly aggressive, that could get him in trouble. And if he's tentative or if he's trying to like download data, Merab's just going to push him back, come forward with pressure, maybe eat a couple, maybe that fucks him up, maybe it doesn't. But I don't know. I can just see the depressing fucking world where Merab wins by decision with control time and decent striking because Yan is like either too tentative or too aggressive or something like that. I don't know. Dude.
But at the same time, though, it's like when Yan fought Aljo, it didn't make him more tentative on the feet, really. You know what I mean? I don't think it really had a factor in that. So I don't know why it would be a factor against Merab. You know,
just the volume, bro. Just the forward pressure and the volume. It's just different from Aljo. It's just different from Aljo's, bro. Like it's just.
But also Merab, you got to remember Merab. Like Luke said, Merab's shorter reach. Like he's gonna have to come in on Yan super aggressive, and like I don't know if you could afford to come in super aggressive on Yan because I think like fucking drop you. You know, I could also see Yan actually fucking Merab's legs up. I can see that being a factor. I think he can fuck his like legs up, and I think that can really slow him down and stuff like that.
I see both of them kicking quite well. Like I think Merab will kick quite well because you're not really thinking about the kicks of Merab if you're preparing to fight Merab, right? You're thinking about the takedowns, you're thinking about the hooks, the flurries. So I can see Merab landing decent leg kicks because Jose Aldo dropped Petr Yan with one leg kick. I know that's Jose Aldo, but still, he's more of a boxer. So he is there to be kicked. So I don't know. It's very interesting. I want Yan to win. Dude, I swear to God, bro. I want Yan to win, bro. I want Yan to knock him out with like a flying knee.